Hello and welcome to another episode of American English and Excellent English channel. My name is Arshad. Today we are going to talk about another very important tense that we use a lot in our conversation, that is present continuous. And we are going to talk about all the elements involved in present continuous and how to make use of it and how to use those things in our conversation, all right, in order to make it effective communication. And at the same time, if you're new to our channel, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button if you like the video, and share this with your friends, family members, and other people as well, because I'm on a mission to help as many people as I can in order to help them speak fluent English without any mistakes. Alright, now let's jump right straight to the presentation. Today's important topic is present continuous. Alright, now let us look at what are the main elements of present continuous that we are going to deal with. One is, I think you're aware of pronouns I. I is a pronoun, and the helping verb that you're going to use is and verb with ing. That makes it continuous. Now, for the other pronouns like you, we, and they, we use are, verb with ing, and for he, she, it, we use is, verb with ing. Alright? So, we need to keep in our mind these helping verbs play a very important role here in this tense. And the negative of this is you can say I am not or amn't, verb with ing. The same with you, we, and they, you use are here and not. The short form of that is aren't, verb with ing, and for he / she / it, you use is, not, or isn't, with verb with ing. Alright, so these are the main ingredients, these are the main elements that we are going to use in order to form sentences in present continuous. Now let us look some examples so that we can understand it better, and then afterwards I'll tell you the guideline of present continuous. We have around 3 main guidelines that we use in present continuous to say different things. Now let us look at the example here. Example number 1, I am going to Bangalore. Alright. Now, if you have noticed, we have used am as a helping verb, and then going verb with ing. Go is a main verb, and we are adding ing to it in order to make it continuous. And then to Bangalore. To is a preposition, and I have covered this to versus for, the difference between to versus for, when to use to and when to use for in a different video. If you haven't seen that video, I request you to go to that video and see that. You'll get a detailed information how to make use of to and for. Alright, and I am going to Bangalore. Bangalore is a noun, it's a name of a place. I am going to Bangalore. When you say that I am going to Bangalore, it means that the action, when you're talking about the action or the activity, it is taking place at the time of speaking. The process of going to Bangalore is taking place at the time of speaking. Alright? So, I am going to Bangalore is a positive statement, and in order to make a negative statement of it, you just have to add not to the helping verb here. Let's see with example here, I am not going to Bangalore. You're saying that I am not going. The action is not taking place. Alright? Now, in order to make a question, how are you going to make a question? How are you going to ask somebody whether that person is going to Bangalore or not? If you want to know, how are you going to make a question? You are going to make a question using the helping verb first. The helping verbs plays a very important role when it comes to forming questions. Like, are you going to Bangalore? Are is the helping verb. You are going to use, are you going to Bangalore? Alright? Are you going to Bangalore now? This is a question. If you use helping verb first, then it means that you are actually asking a question. Are you going to Bangalore? And even you can use WH questions with it. Like you can even say, when are you going to Bangalore? When are you going to Bangalore? Alright? So you can use the WH questions before the helping verb. Alright, so likewise you can make questions using helping verbs and present continuous. And likewise, now let us look at the guideline, and after that we are going to look at some more examples so that we can understand better. Let me write, if you haven't made a note of it, you can just pause the video and make a note of the things that I've written here. And I'm going to erase it right now, and I'm going to give you the guideline first, so that we can, form sentences based on the guideline. All right. Now let us look at the guideline. The guideline is this. That is so guideline number 1. Guideline 1. We use present continuous to talk about the activities or action or actions that are taking place or happening at the time of speaking. Alright? This is really very important guideline I want you people to focus on. See here, the most important point is activities or actions. Our prime focus, our main focus is on activities and actions here. So we use present continuous to talk about the actions or activities that are taking place or happening at the time of speaking. This is again very important point, at the time of speaking. When you are talking about that activity, it needs to take place at that point of time is when you are going to use present continuous. Now let us look at with some examples. Now I can say that I am teaching English. Now, for something which is taking place at the time of speaking, I am teaching English now. Now, what are you doing? Now, in order to ask a question about what activity or the action that is taking place, you can use present continuous again. But then the format of that is you're going to use like this. What are you doing now? Right? What are you doing now? Now, the answer to that would be, you can say, I am watching the video on YouTube. Alright? I am watching the video on YouTube. So this is something which is taking place at the time of speaking, is when you're going to use present continuous. Now let me give you some more examples. Like he is studying now. He is studying now. Or he is reading is reading the book. Examples are like, where is Mark? He is having a shower. Alright? He is having a shower. Don't make so much noise. Don't make so much noise. I am working. See, I am working is a present continuous format. He is having a shower. Is having a shower is a present continuous sentence. Now, likewise, you can make lots of examples. You can say lots of things using present continuous if the action is taking place at the time of speaking. All right. Now let us look at one more guideline of present continuous. There is one more usage of present continuous. The other guideline of present continuous is we even use present continuous to talk about activities which are taking place and which are not happening at the time of speaking, but around the time of speaking. All right. Now I'll give you the guideline first, and then based on that we can talk about the examples. Now the second guideline is, so guideline number 2, we use present continuous to talk about activities which are happening around the time of speaking. The time of speaking. It means that the activity which is that we are talking about is not taking place when you are talking about it. It means that the activity is happening around the time of speaking. You can understand it better with an example. Let me give you an example. The population of the country is rising. Alright, see, if you see this example, you can understand it better. You can relate it with this, you can relate it with the guideline. We use present continuous to talk about activities which are happening around the time of speaking. It is not happening right in front of you, but then you know it for sure that this thing is taking place. Something, the population of the country is rising. Alright? So, for situations like this, you can use present continuous. Alright? And there is one more example that I can give you. The prices, prices of the commodities are increasing. Alright? And there is one more situation I can give you. So, for example, you've purchased a book and you are actually reading that book. You've been reading it, and you meet a friend of yours in a canteen, and then you are having a conversation, and you say to your friend that, I'm reading an interesting book right now, and I'll lend it to you when I've finished. It means that you're not actually reading that book right in front of that person. It means that you are in the process of reading that book. Alright? In such a scenario or in such a situation, also you can use present continuous. So you can say, I am reading an interesting book right now. Interesting book right now. I'll lend it to you. I'll lend it to you when I've finished. When I've finished. So in this situation also you can use present continuous to talk about it. And based on this, you can make lots of questions, lots of sentences, alright, and the negative sentences, you can form negative sentences. See, remember, one important thing. The actual important thing is, I want you people to practice it. You can, see, once you learn this and keeping that in your mind is not going to help you. All you need to do is, once you understand the topic, once you understand the guideline and everything, immediately you start using it in your daily conversation. At least you can, stand right in front of the mirror and you can have a conversation saying, hey, talking about the guideline. The second guideline says that you use present continuous to talk about activities which are happening around the time of speaking. So based on this, you can relate lots of things like you can say that the pollution is increasing every year or every day. The pollution is increasing every year. So this is again a real situation that is taking place around the time of speaking. So these are the ways that you can use present continuous to talk about. Now we have completed present continuous. Now let's check how much we have understood present continuous. Alright, I'm gonna take a small test so that you can, check how much you have understood this topic. Now the heading says that put the verb in correct form. Okay, use positive, I'm doing, or etc., or negative, I am not doing, etc. Now the first question reads as, please don't make so much noise, dash to work, I/try. You're right, I'm trying to work. Alright? Or else what you can do is you can just pause the video and make a note of all the questions and try to solve all the questions, and then you can come back to the video and then you can check with your answers. Let's go out now. Dash anymore. It/rain. You're right, it is not raining anymore. Alright? It is not raining anymore. Now the third question is, you can turn off the radio, I/listen to it. You're right, I am not listening to it. Fourth question is, Kate phoned me last night. She is on holiday in France. Dash, she/have a great time and doesn't want to come back. Now, the answer is Kate phoned me last night. She is on holiday in France. She is having a great time and doesn't want to come back. The fifth question is, I want to lose weight, so this way, dash, I/eat lunch. I'm not eating lunch. Alright? Now, Andrew has just started evening classes, dash, he/learn Japanese. Well, Japanese is a language. Andrew has just started evening classes. He is learning Japanese. Alright? Paul and Sally have had an argument, dash, they/speak to each other. You're absolutely right. They are not speaking to each other. Alright? 8-1 is dash, I/get tired, I need a rest. I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired, I need a rest. So that's it, guys. So we have come to the end of the session. I hope you liked the video. I request you people to hit the like button if you like the video and share this with your friends, family members and other people as well. As I said earlier that I am on a mission to help as many people as I can to improve English and to speak error-free English. Alright, and yeah, that's it for today. Have a great day, take care, and bye for now.